All right, super excited about this announcement. Just to give you a little bit of a backstory, we've been working on our adult kickboxing MMA program on something called the Campaign Against Complacency. And the whole concept or idea behind this was basically just to work out harder than we had worked the entire year, right? So we've been borrowing some of our side programs on another platform that we use called Core Concept Coaching. The first 5-week progression, we borrowed the One More Mindset, which is very much a HIIT or Tabata format. Last progression, we actually borrowed something that we created years ago called the Super Challenge, which is awesome. And that essentially has 1-minute rotational workstations, meaning I would work for a minute, you would work for a minute. There are 16 stations in that format. We max out in the first week, and then we max out at the end of the 5 weeks, right? And now since then, we've started to progress into our third progression on this, which is borrowing the 5 pillars workout, which is also on Core Concept Coaching, which basically works in 5 different ranges of motion. So what part of the announcement's really cool? Well, we ran the stats and the numbers from the Super Challenge last progression. We got some interesting things to tell you. So first of all, we're gonna go straight to the top of the list here, okay? So first place overall, right? Sonia St. Clair, right? We're looking at a 14% increase overall on some really high numbers. So what we did here was we took your starting number, the total of all numbers and reps that you put in, and then we took your final number, did a little bit of math, and figured out the percentage difference between the two, right? A lot of people progressed anywhere from 6%, 9%, and 11% on their final max out. So in 5 weeks, they all gained much further in their reps that they had done, right? So congratulations, Sonia, on first place, right? Now, always like first place, which is good, but I really, really dig most improved. And this is something we used to do at our old school every time we ran the Super Challenge, and it's really cool to see people progress very far. So I'll start with third place, most improved, is gonna go to my Monday private lesson student, Zach, killing it with a 26, right? I get that right? Yep, 26% increase, guys. Huge, huge, big time gains. And we've only been training for about 15 to 16 private lessons so far, guys. So results can happen, okay? All right, I'm gonna go to second place. Just had the privilege to announce that this morning. Second place, 31%, okay? Our 6 a.m. regular, one of my old school students from the old location, Darrell, right? Congratulations, buddy. Very, very, very cool. It was great. Every time I've talked to any one of these guys, the smile that lights up between ear to ear. What? Really? Yes, really, okay? And so, of course, the moment you are waiting for, and I am waiting for, first place. First place at a 42% increase, guys. My man just started training with us. Only been here like, I think less than 2 months, guys. He's doing 2 classes a week, 1 private lesson a week, okay? Talk about gains here, guys. Ross, good job, buddy, right? So very, very, very cool, okay? So there you have it. So your first place overall, Sonia, with a 14% increase. Again, we saw like 6%, 9%, 11% different increases across the board, which is great, okay? Third place, Zach at 26%. Second place, Darrell at 31%. And first place, Mr. Ross at 42%. So congratulations, y'all. You really kicked butt on this progression. Can't wait to do that again. I know you guys are like, hey, not anytime soon, right, boss? Right? We'll see what else we can do in the meantime.